Hi guys, it's Kara and I wanted to share my newest pencil pouch with you guys. I actually purchased this a little bit before Christmas for myself. I think I had, if I remember right, some rewards, or I can't remember what they call it over at Foxy Fix, but anyway, I think I had some rewards cash or something, and I applied it towards the purchase of this because these are a little bit more expensive than my normal pencil pouches. I don't remember off the top of my head what it was because I did apply that money towards it, but I will leave a link down below to Foxy Fix so you can go check them out. I showed a picture of this on Instagram and asked if anyone wanted to see it, and several people were curious, so I thought I would do a video. I'm going to also use this little paper pad over here to give you kind of a little writing sample of the pens and things that are in here. I will try and give you as much information as possible about all the goodies in here. I know a lot of people want to know specific brand names and sizes and all of that good stuff. So I will try and give you as much information as possible. So this might be a little bit of a longer video than normal. So if you're interested in kind of what's in my bag videos, settle in and we will get started. This is the standard pencil pouch from Foxy Fix. I believe the color in the leather is the Havasu Cactus, I think. It has white contrast stitching. That's, I believe, what I asked for. And then this just, as you could see, just wraps around it, this little closure. I wasn't 100% sure I was going to like this, but I really wanted to try one out because, as you guys probably all know, I am addicted to pencil bags to go along with my pencil and pen collection. As I sit here right now filming the video about this bag, I can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different other pencil type containers sitting on my desk around me. So to say that I have an addiction is probably correct. And this is the newest addition to that collection. As you can see, it's just kind of one big pocket in here. There's no zippers on the inside. I mean, it's literally just in here like this. So I'm going to just start pulling things out and sharing them with you. Again, I'll give you as much information as possible. So I have a mini mister by Ranger in here. It is full of water. I have this in here because when I have this pouch with me, I plan to have one of my watercolor palettes as well, and we'll use the mini mister to spritz on some water and activate the paint, kind of help it get started a little bit better. I have one of my newer finds in here. This is called a Liquid Stylist. The brand, let's see, I am not going to be able to pronounce that, but hopefully you can see it. There you go. This is a fine point pen. I don't see an actual size on here anywhere. I did get it at Jet Pens, as I got most of my pens and pencils there. So you can check it out there, and I will try and put some links down below. My older Jet Pens haul videos would have them as well. So let me just show you what this looks like in case you're interested. This has a really great ink flow. It's very smooth. I actually use this one for work a lot, and I have it in other colors. If you guys are interested in my little work pencil pouch, let me know. It'll be a much shorter video. I don't have as much that I take for work. This is obviously the black, as you can tell, and this is acid free. Okay, and on the pen it says it's great for drawing, sketching, illustrating, writing, and cartooning. So that is one of my newest additions. Let's see, I also have a Copic multi-liner. This is in the 0.3. That is kind of my size of choice for the most part. I do have some smaller ones now that I used for work because my notebook that I use for work, the grid in it is smaller, the graph paper. I'm not sure I'm spelling that right. The graph paper is smaller, and I like a smaller point to write in there. So there is the Copic multi-liner. I really, really like the Copic multi-liners. I think they're a great pen if you want to use it for sketching or whatever. It is water and Copic proof. It is pigment ink, and it is refillable. If you want to refill the ink, basically the back end comes off, and you can replace the nib as well. The one complaint that I will say that I have about this is the price of it. I don't know how much these are online. I'm sure they're a little bit cheaper because almost everything in Alaska is more expensive. But in Alaska, if I want to purchase these from the local art store, which I try to do to support small businesses, this pen is about $10. I want to say it's like $9.95. So it is obviously pretty pricey. I actually only have 2 of these. I have this one and I have it in a blue, which I think I take to work. Okay, I have a water brush in here. It does have water in it. I'm trying not to be overly careful with this thing because I want it to be used and abused. This one is from Kuretake. It has a very small nib on it that at one point was white. It has been stained with use. It doesn't impact it when it is, you know, picking up watercolor or anything like that, as long as you clean it off. It just literally stained the bristles, that's all. So it's still great. And let's see. I have a mechanical pencil. It's obviously got a pink body because you guys know my signature color is pink. This is a uni, and I think it is called a Kuratoga. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. 0.7. It has the eraser at the top, as a lot of them do. It clicks at the top. I believe the thing that's different about this one, and I could be wrong, but I think that the lead point kind of rotates to help keep it even or something like that. I don't remember right now. But I think that is one of the reasons I liked that pencil. Let's see, I have a slick writer in here. This is by American Crafts. I haven't actually used it yet. It is in black. It is supposed to be great for writing on slick surfaces like photos, which is why I got it, because I've started adding photos to my journaling, my written journal, and I like the idea of being able to write on top of them. And so I've actually also ordered it, I think, in a gold and a silver as well. I think those are on their way to me. I have 2 white pens in here that I'm obviously not going to be able to show you right now. I just actually added this one because I need to decide which one I want to keep in here. They're both Uniball Signo pens. This is a broad, so the nib is obviously a lot larger than this one when you write. So I just have to decide if I want to keep them both or if I want to remove one. I'll probably get rid of one eventually. Let's see, I have a Staedtler pigment liner in 0.3. Now, some of these I picked up at Jet Pens in a set, and I think most of them were a 0.3 if I remember correctly, but 0.3, like I said, really is one of my favorite sizes. And this is a great smooth writing pen, as were the other ones. It is, like I said, a pigment liner, so it's waterproof on paper, it's light, fast, it's all those good things. Okay, so there's that one. Now I have the whole set of colored mechanical pencils. Let's see. From Pilot, these are the color, and I'm gonna say this wrong, it's either Eno or Inu, but I wanna say Eno, pencils. Now at Jet Pens, which is where I got these, they didn't come as a set. I bought them a few here or there, starting with the pink. This is the one that I really, really like. I like it to sketch with. I think a lot of people do. But I will run through really quickly and show you these colors. These are pretty smooth. They're 0.7 if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're 0.7. The eraser is in the top again, underneath the little cap, and it, you know, is the normal click mechanical pencil. But I like these colors. I like some of them for sketching, as I mentioned, and if I just want to do a little coloring on something on the go, these are some just basic good colors to have with you. So, oh, this one doesn't want to, the lead doesn't want to work with me. It's getting small. So I do like having these all with me. If I find that I don't use them that much, I may eventually remove some, but so far I'm gonna keep them with me. Now as I'm doing this, I will say that I haven't really taken this pencil pouch out and about much yet. It's mostly just been used at home when I'm in other rooms and that kind of thing, but I do intend on having this thing kind of travel with me eventually. I want to, you know, carry a journal with me, especially if my husband and I are going out and he wants to go someplace and maybe watch a game or some other sporting event that I'm not interested in. I want to have something with me, and so that's part of the reason I'm putting together this kind of material. So there are all the colors. Like you can see, they're pretty nice. I don't know how much, honestly, I'll use these two, but I also think that these colors would be great, especially like the lighter ones, if you wanted to highlight, circle, or lightly color on top of something in a book or in your planners, you know, something you want to highlight instead of using a highlighter, so you don't have to worry about things bleeding through. Okay, let's see. I also have a Unipin pen in here. I'm really starting to like these. These are very similar in size and shape to me as the Pigma liners. It's not Pigma liners. Oh my goodness. Pigma microns. Okay, I can talk, I promise. They're just a really nice dark ink. Let's see, this is a 0.3. This is a 0.3. Oh my goodness. It is also waterproof and fade proof, and it is one of my favorites. As you can see, or you will see when I'm all done, I don't have any microns in here because I typically have microns already attached to my journal, or I have them that I use at work. They're kind of one of my go-to pens. So, although they're not here, they are one of my favorites. I have my 3 travel watercolor brushes with me, along with that, this one here, the water brush. Now, I probably won't keep all of these 4 with me forever, but because I haven't used these a lot, I'm testing out which ones I like. So I'm gonna tell you off the bat, I'm not 100% sure what the brand is on this one. There is something on the brush part that I'll show you, but in case you're curious, this one is a Da Vinci, and this one is a Scada. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm going to start with this one because I'm not exactly sure what the brand is. Now, on the brush part, it says what looks to be like Isabey, Isabey, and this is a smaller round. I want to say it's a 2 or a 4, but there it is. And basically it just pops out. You connect it like this, you use it, you know, and then when you're done, it goes back in. If possible, hopefully drying outside, you know, give it a little time to dry outside of this. This one works just the same way. This is the Escada one. This is a round 2. Okay, and it worked, like I said, the same way. It just pops in and out. I really love these little brushes, not just because they're great for traveling, but I just like the small size. And then this last one is the Da Vinci 6. I've used this one a bit. I have to decide if I like a 6 round, because it is larger, okay? But it's been a great brush so far. Now this one screws on, right? And when you put it back inside, it also screws back in there. So unscrews, screws, and when you want to attach the brush, it screws as well. So there are those 3. I have one fountain pen in here. It is the Platinum Carbon Black. I really did purchase this because I watched Romany of Romany's Realm use it. She gets me every once in a while with her supplies. It gets sucked in. And it's got carbon black ink in it, which is permanent. I bought it for when I actually get better at sketching and I'm a little bit braver. It's got a really fine point. The ink in it is waterproof, so you should be able to use this pen, and then if you want to watercolor your sketch, go ahead and do it. There is what it looks like. It's very fine. Now, I haven't used this in a long time, to be very honest, so I'm really surprised that it just started right up, because a lot of my fountain pens don't do that. I also just want to mention, I think this is meant to be a desk pen, if I remember correctly, but I just think it's kind of vintage and cool looking. And I have seen it online in a red. I'm not sure if there's a big difference, but I have seen it in a red. This is the one that I like. You can see it has kind of the tapered end to it. I think it's just very cool. It's weighted really nicely, at least for my hand. So I'm looking forward to using that more. The last couple of pens that I have in here are actually brush pens. They are both from Tombow. One is a hard nib, one is a soft. I don't remember which. We'll try them out and figure it out. I have been practicing brush lettering, and I guess I should actually say I really haven't gotten to the lettering stage. I've just been doing the drills to try and get a little bit more control with using a brush pen, and I tried out a whole bunch of them. I will actually be doing a video down the road to show you and give you my thoughts, but these are the ones that I really like the best for me as a beginner starting out. I just feel I had more control with them. So this one has a blue body, and let's see. I am betting that this is the harder nibbed one. And I'm sure there's something official that means, but for me it just means that the nib is more firm. You have to press down a little bit more to get the thicker line. And then here is the black-bodied one. And yeah, this one's softer. So it's got more of a brush feel to it, to me. And I'm going really fast, so that is going to look probably pretty bad. But anyway, as a beginner, I'm really liking these two pens. These are the two pens that I would recommend, and I will go through a whole bunch of other pens in an upcoming video. Not that there's anything necessarily wrong with them. I just felt like these two were the ones that I could use the easiest and maneuver the best with. I also have a little ruler that you would have seen in one of my Jet Pens hauls, because as I've mentioned, almost all of this comes from Jet Pens. The brand is Ray May on here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it's right there. And I think it had a few other colors. It's just a simple ruler, but I like to have one with me. And then for some reason, I feel the need to carry 3 erasers with me. Again, I may edit this down. I have the little Pentel mark sheet eraser. I have a Faber-Castell one that I've been using. And then I have this little, oh my gosh, I think it's a, yeah, Tombow Mono 0 one. Nice and small, and it just brings out a little small. You click the end, it's just like a mechanical pencil. And I do like this also because it's relatively small in size to everything else. So that's pretty much everything that I have in my pen pouch, except for this little container. And if my pen and pencil collection didn't already kind of clue you into what a big nerd I am, this probably will. I'm almost positive I got this in a rack, and I am so sorry to whoever gave this to me. I'm drawing a blank. I have a guess who gave this to me, but I don't want to say in case I'm wrong. But I've basically had it for a while trying to figure out what I wanted to use it for, because it's just really cute. And then when I put this together, I realized it would be great to hold a lot of the little refills. And so what I have in here is I have the ink cartridge refills for my fountain pen in the carbon black ink. So I have those because you don't want to run out. And then I have some lead refills. This is a 0.5B bold, I believe that's what it stands for, that I'm hoping will work in this pencil, although I probably got it for a different one. I want to try them out in this pencil. And then lastly, I have all of the colored leads in 0.7 for all of my Pilot color pencils, because I don't want to run out when I'm out and about. So I didn't want them free floating in there, so I just put them all in here. The ink lead and the oh my gosh, the pencil lead and the ink cartridges, I swear I can talk, guys, in here, hoping that they'll just kind of stay a little bit safer, not free floating in there, and they won't get all broken up. I'm not typically too hard on my stuff, but I just wanted to use it as a precaution. Once again, here's a look at the majority of the pens and pencils that I have. I'm hoping I gave you guys enough information. If there's anything I missed or any questions you have, let me know. I just wanted to kind of show you guys how I put all this back in here. It would actually fit a whole heck of a lot more if I wanted to, but I think I have more than enough in here. Like I said, down the road, I will probably edit a few things out of here, maybe change up a few things. Now, what I typically do once I have everything else in there is I kind of lay it on its side and I slide this in here like so, so it's on there on its side. And then you just kind of fold it down, wrap the strap around. I don't pull this too tightly. I don't find that I need to. And then I tuck it under or around, or however you want to do it. And there you go. That is everything that I have in there. Again, I hope I gave you enough information. I will try and put as many links as I can find down below, but just know the majority of the stuff in here I found on Jet Pens. Also, the pencil pouches from Foxy Fix, I will put a link to them so you can check out all of their stuff. Be careful, it's a slippery slope with both of those places, so don't say I didn't warn you. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye, everybody.